It's been 3 years since we had Unite Europe here in 2012, and it's just great to see so many of you back here again. There's another kind of anniversary that we're celebrating this year. This June, Unity is 10 years old. That means that Unity 1.0 came out in June of 2005. Those were some heady days. We remember, trying to finish Unity towards that release. What was happening was that at Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, they wanted to feature us in the keynote. So Scott Forstall, who was the head of Mac OS back then, he gave a demo of Unity on stage. And we just managed to lob Unity kind of up there. We managed to get the store server ready. There's a Mac Mini standing in the office. And Nicholas and Joachim, they went to San Francisco to be part of, well, they were not on stage, but in the room. And there were several thousand people at the WWDC seeing this demo. This was before the iPhone, if you remember that time. Yeah, strange to think of now. And I stayed back in Copenhagen because I had to be ready to kind of support the store as it would go down from all the traffic that this would generate. Yeah, those were kind of the naive ideas we had. And I think we had like one sale in the first 24 hours. It was something of a disaster. And then, the little money that we actually managed to generate, it became a trickle of revenue. There was a few people that wanted to maybe support this tiny little company and that saw some promise in Unity. But even this little money that we were generating got stuck in PayPal because of their hair trigger, system figured out we were probably doing credit card fraud. So we were sort of hiding from the landlord because we couldn't pay the rent and that kind of stuff, right? So this is just 10 years ago. It feels like yesterday. But we started really on the kind of same principles as we have now, right? We wanted to democratize game development. We wanted to be a tech company and solve like really interesting hard problems. And we had this idea that democratizing game development meant helping people not just make games, but be successful. For many years, that just meant for us building tools that were productive, useful, robust, supporting the platforms people would care about. But over the years, of course, that had to evolve, right? So we had no idea where we were going. We had no idea we would end up here 10 years later. But we had sort of a vector that we wanted to go across, right? And every year, with your help, we've sort of made decisions on how to further that, and which platforms to support, and which services to provide, which bugs to fix, and all these things. So it's been this incredible road with you guys, and yeah, it's still something we're so proud of being part of. As we go back, memory lane, we created like a video with sort of the flow of games that's been coming through this community, and well, I'm gonna be teary-eyed when I watch it, so watch it with me if you will. So what we just saw was created by some of these wonderful people. I just want to say thank you to all of these people and all of you. Like this community is really creating some of the best games the game industry is creating, and it's just such an honor to be part of it. You're surrounded by some of the very smartest and very most creative people in the industry here today. So in the next few days, I really hope you enjoy Unite Europe, and there's so much to learn. There's so much community to engage with. There's so many friendships to forge. So basically, I just want to welcome you to Unite Europe 2015.